Hey, what's up everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems and welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross for the official video game where we're continuing on with career mode. It's been a long time since we did a career mode video, so I'll catch you guys up real quick. First of all, I'm on the Honda HRC team, teammates with Ken Roxon. He's also my rival, which we can see right here in the rival screen. So he's been my rival for, I think, 6 rounds basically straight up at this point, and I have 10 victories over my rival so far this year, 9 wins on the season. Forget who the other rider that has a win is. I also have an injury right now. I could heal that injury, but I'm actually going to do the next round without healing it and see how much that impacts me or maybe doesn't. But as you guys probably remember from the career mode videos before this, I was trying to go through all the trainings and get each of these up to 30 out of 30 stars. So we only have 2 of them left that have to get 30 out of 30 stars, and also those extra events, but I'm going to probably do those in the next season. I want to get all the way through the first bit of the pro career here in the 450 class first. So let's just jump back into it in the trainings. Let's try to knock out some of these showmans. All right, so level 2, Mark jumps with a scrub or a whip. In the case of a scrub, you'll receive a score based on the height reach. So trying to remember how all this works. It's been a little bit since I did some career mode videos here in Supercross 4. And I actually don't know if I've done a video yet where I rode through an injury. I normally just heal it and continue on my way, but now I have that injury, so we're going to see if that's going to be a problem. So let's go ahead and do these scrubs and whips. See if I can get them fairly cleanly. Probably a little bit rusty at this game too, so apologies for that, but we'll see what we can knock out here. So first of all, scrub. Did I get the yellow one? I got the yellow one. Darn it. Same problem as I've always had. And then off of this one, throw a little whip out. Got 3 points off that, but still only 5 total points, so I don't get the 3rd star. Always struggling with that, so let's try it again. I feel like I just need to elect to not go for clearing the whole jump on this finish line and just decide that I'm going to case it. That's just how it's going to be, so that I can still scrub. Get that green. 2 points again. Ugh. Yeah, we'll just restart and continue. I think this is the last restart that I have. All right, really this time we are not going to clear this jump. I'm not going to burst the throttle off this lip. There we go. Oh, don't go down. Almost cut the track, but we're good. Step on, step off. Throw a big whip out, land it clean, 3 points, and get to the finish. We're good. All right. Finally got the 3rd star on that one, and I think that's the end of my trainings that I can do. So, hey, we got 1 more star. We're now at 24 out of 30 for the showman. Let's go ahead and move into the next weekend here. Salt Lake City 1. So with career mode that I have going right now, I'm pretty sure I'm still doing short race distance with no qualifying, so I just go straight in from the outside gate. But I'm going to start with the field this time instead of giving him a head start because I have that injury. I want to see how much it actually impacts me. This is a track that I'm actually pretty good at, so we'll see whether it matters at all that I have that injury. Let's change spike setup real quick. Oh, that was already in there. All right, here we go. Start from the way outside with an injury, and we're going to see how much it impacts me here at Salt Lake City 1. We're off, trying to rip hole shots too. I got to try to get more hole shots dialed off. So we'll do the cheeky inside line here. Actually, this didn't work out too well. Everybody got pretty piled up here, and I got stuck in the middle of it all. Darn. Going over a tough block, that's never a good thing. Then getting landed on by Adam Cianciarulo, landing on a tough block and down. So now we are really in trouble here. I'm going to be dead last trying to ride through this injury. Like I said, I like this track a lot, and I am already sucking at it awfully bad. This is probably one of my favorite tracks in the game, I would say. Man, I have a tough time picking one over it, but I like this one a lot because there's multiple options through the rhythm lines in both sections, like either the first rhythm lane or the second rhythm lane. There's a lot of different things that you can do. My rival Ken Roxon is way down the order here. So far, I can't. The only thing I can tell is that it seems like I'm like a little bit more sluggish, perhaps, with the injury. I don't know if that's really the case or not. It just seems like it's a little bit harder to turn and a little bit like slower through the straightaways and stuff. It'd be interesting if this game kind of worked in the fact that like you got an injury specifically like to an arm or to a leg, and certain things that pertain to that injury like made it more difficult. Like if you had a leg injury, it was a lot tougher to blitz whoops. I mean, I guess if you had an arm injury too, it should be the same way. But then like maybe an arm injury, it's a little bit harder to use the throttle, so like your rider's a little bit more sluggish with it. That'd be kind of cool if they did that, but they don't tell you what the injury is. It just says you've been injured. Would you like to heal it for money? Which is interesting. I mean, I guess technically you could like be going to a hospital and fix your injuries, but it at very least would require surgery to fix an injury if you're going to have to pay for it. Unless, hey, you just get the magical potion from the doctor and they just automatically heal you. Alright, we're struggle busting it a little bit here. I'm only up to 18th so far, but these guys are a little bit crappy through the first rhythm section. It is still on realistic difficulties, so that's probably why everywhere else they're good except for these rhythm lanes, but you can see pretty well catch them up through these couple of straightaways here. They elect to not go for the triple quad through here, so that's really bogging them down, and Ken Roxon's going to get run out to the outside of the track here. Check up on this over that finish line jump, so we're going to get around Roxon. If I didn't cut the track right there last time through, I'd already be up into like 10th, but just went to the inside there of that tough block, and it didn't work out in my favor. Off the Supercross triple down into this turn. Oh, getting a little squirrely in the whoops. Try to tuck to the inside here and run a tight line, so we're making some passes. It doesn't seem like the injury is really affecting me as much as I thought it would. I thought it would be a lot harder to do certain things with the injury, but it just seems like overall you're just moving slower, would be the way I'd describe it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Don't go down. Okay. Off the side of the track almost. So losing the spots back that I just gained, but then we got a bunch of people hung up in the corners here. We still got plenty of time left on the clock to, I think, catch the leaders perhaps. These guys are really slow through this section right here. Cross over underneath Reed, but that didn't work, and I wanted to scrub that jump a little bit lower to get the power down and double in, but it didn't work out. So we're up to 10th from dead last. Now trying to go to 9th on Chad Reed. Around the outside of him, good move. Up to 9th. Can I still win this race? I think I can. There's enough time on the clock, I think, to make this happen. And this cheeky line that I got busted out every lap right here so far is really helping me. Oh, they tripled in this time. All right, so our leaders out here are triple quadding through this straightaway. And I thought I was going to be able to maybe make a pass through those couple of sections the way I was closing up on those guys, but it didn't quite happen that way. Osborne shorts the finish line jump, so that's going to allow me to make a pass on him. We're going to just muscle our way around Justin Hill and land on the tough blocks here a little bit. Just get a little scrub off there. Get on the rear tire and try to close this line off so he can't get back up the inside. There we go. All right, up to 7th. Coming down to just 30 seconds left on the clock, but I think we're going to cross the finish line jump before time expires again. So that is going to be good news for me, and this is not going to be good news for me. I have to kind of cheekily do a little line through here that saved me a little bit of time instead of having to case everything. I think we're just going to cross that finish line jump again. Yes, time's still on the clock. Trying to pass into 5th place on Barsha. I can see the leader. Gonna go to 4th on Webb. Up the inside to get 3rd on Tomac. Oh, a little contact with Tomac almost sent me off into the rafters. All right, up to 3rd. Got 2 laps to make it happen. Davalos and Dean Wilson. Oh man, I hate to deny Dean Wilson that elusive first main event victory, but I think it's what I'm gonna do here. I can at least ride it out here for these last couple laps cleanly. Get these 2 rhythm sections clean, crucially. So got the first one good. Oh, Davalos checked up really hard in front of me, and that's going to cost me a lot of time. Didn't actually lose as much time as I thought I would, but still a lot of time. All right, 1 more lap to get 2 more riders. That's not a good line right there. Don't go down. All right, I'm still in it. We're still in it. We're still in 3rd. Still got some time to work with. Through the whoops. Gonna get pretty close to Davalos here. Gonna sneak up the inside and just box him out. All right, now I think it comes down to this rhythm section and getting this rhythm section clean. Got the quad over clean. Triple clean. Wilson got it, the alternate line pretty good, but we're going to get close. We're going to get close. Triple in. Triple next to him. Quad into the turn. Oh, push him out. Run him into the high side of the turn. And taking the victory from dead last right to that checkered flag wave. That was a very close one. All right, so charged all the way through the field with an injury and ran the fastest lap as well. Yeah, nobody else in the 50s. It's kind of rough. So Barsha's still the only other guy with a race victory. Roxon drops 3 places in the standings. Barsha and Davalos move to 2nd and 3rd respectively. All right. Trying to get up to Prestige 100 here soon if I can. Still got that credits multiplier. We got Roxon beat a little bit here. Dean Wilson and Martin Davalos on the box. All right, so back to our trainings. And it looks like my injury has healed itself, I guess. I didn't do anything. It's just suddenly gone. So level 3 of the Showman. Try our scrubs, try our whips, try to make it happen. So the plan for the career mode now is to get through these 2 Salt Lake cities at the beginning and finish those up. The next video will be the next 2 Salt Lake cities, 3 and 4. The final video of this season will be Salt Lake Cities 5, 6, and 7, and then I'm going to pick a single digit, just like I would in real life for winning a championship, just because I feel like that's how it should go. And then I'm going to go to some more like hardcore mode level stuff, where essentially we're just going to do like longer races, more heats, qualifiers, things like that, because I want to start knocking some things off in this journal and complete all that stuff, because I really would like to eventually 100% the game in terms of achievements, and so we were kind of on our way to that a little bit. I got no points for that whip? I'm so confused. Did I need to downside that tunnel jump? Or do I like need to land in a specific area? What? That is really weird. I'm trying to get 6 points for this, but apparently I didn't do the right whip. And apparently... Okay, but that's still going to give me a score even though I didn't land it? That's super interesting. Alright, did I hit yellow again? Why? It's so stupid. Why do they make these like scrubs like you gotta be like on the ground pretty much to actually complete them? I just want to finish these stupid trainings. I only have, what? 9 more stars to actually get done? Anyway, alright, so on to Salt Lake City. Round 2 or round 12 of the championship, and this is a track that I don't necessarily gel with as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the group again and see whether or not I can just actually win this race, because I want to actually win this specific round if I can. So let's see what happens. Gonna start up the far outside because it's a right hand first turn. Alright, I got the jump, but oh man, right out of the gate sucks. There's like nothing but just like real crappy bumps, so I'm not going to get the whole shot, but I'm going to end up fairly decently on the outside here. That could have been a lot worse with the gate selection, but hey, you know what? P6 off the start, not too bad. I'm going to jump to the outside of these guys. Ah, that's where you're supposed to triple up onto the table, aren't you? Didn't get it, but still sort of salvage the section. Not too bad. All these guys like to tuck inside here, so I'll follow them. And it appears Barsha is now my rival, so no more Roxon, my teammate. It's all Barsha. And you can quad this right here to get that triple cleanly, which I did, so that works out. I get on the rear tire through the whoops, apparently outside of Justin Brayton. That's like my cheater mode right there, I guess. Like, I just want to win this actual race, so I'm gonna probably do the whoop glitch a little bit here, just to try to get away from these guys. So step on, step off. I haven't really figured out anything better to do through this section than this specific line right there. I'm sure there's something I'm missing. But then here specifically, they want you to jump up on top, jump off, triple, don't land in the tough blocks, Kellen, you idiot, and double into the corner. And we're already opening up a nice little gap here. I don't know why I was so bad at this track on a 250F, but I remember being pretty bad at it. That might be a bit too long on the triple. Gonna case the quad, but we're all right. All good. Get on that rear tire. Just skating across the top, hard on the brakes into this turn. Back down to first gear, kind of double our way in. Over the finish line jump, 51 flat. I actually don't know if that's my best lap on here or not, but that felt like a pretty clean one, aside from casing the quad. Alright, next time through I'm going to try something different in this rhythm section, because I don't like how high that triple in the midsection pitches you in the air. Pushed a little too far out in that corner, but still just barely got the triple up onto the table. Stay in second gear to not lose too much drive out of the corner. First gear seems like very useless in this game to me. Alright, landed fourth gear. Perfect. Quadded that with ease this time. Right into fifth gear, ride that rear tire all the way through the whoops. Hey, I only got back down to second this time, I thought. Clicked all the way to first. Look at me, I'm saying I'm awful on this track and then I do something very well so far. Alright, so I was going to try to triple in, but that didn't work, so double over that. Double. I mean, tripling into the corner I think would be the best way to go, but I don't know if there's anything that really ends with you tripling into the corner very cleanly there without doing something stupid. So I think maybe the line is just on off, and then you go double, triple, double, but that just feels so slow. It sounds slow too. Yuck. Alright, get into fourth gear, case the quad a little bit there, so that's going to be a loss of time, and then kick the rear end out, so down I go. So it says I was 7 seconds in the lead, now it's down to 5. That seems a lot more accurate than it used to be. It seemed like I'd get up from a crash and they'd be right on me and they'd be like, oh, no worries, you're still 8 seconds in the lead. Alright, let's see if I can get this triple over line that I wanted to get. So over, triple, but then it just turns into triple double at the end of the rhythm, so it's not bad. That feels maybe a little bit smoother but not faster. There's just nothing really good to do right there. Alright, still got about a minute left on the clock here. And then of course the 2-lap board basically comes out the second that time expires, and then really it's the white flag the next time through after time expires. Pretty easy, simple, quick races. Oh, wow. Apparently didn't like me shifting down to first right there. Too bad, so sad. So like I said, I want to get some of these achievements knocked off in the game. I've got 29 of the 50 achievements that you need to 100% this game. A lot of the achievements that still come down the road, I feel like kind of come with completing stuff in career mode, like your journal, knocking some things off in that, and then doing more of the trainings, doing more of the events, getting whole shots in main events, winning different races. I haven't won any of the Salt Lake Cities except for 1 and 5, I think. So I still need to win all the other Salt Lake Cities. There's just a lot of things stat-wise that I still need to try to accomplish with this game to 100% it, but I feel like it's not unachievable. When I administered the ESX second round, there was a lot of guys with some high-level prestige in there, 500s, 600s, that were competing. I felt like, man, that seems like a lot of playing time. But then you kind of like break it down a little bit, and it seems like if you just kind of played it a couple times a week at a decent clip, probably got to that prestige fairly quickly. So I'm not trying to get to that level necessarily. I'd like to finish it before then, but hey, I do know that those guys got there somehow. We're going to wrap this one up. Short little video trying to get back into the swing of things with career mode in this game, and I want to do it for MXGP 2020 as well. So we're doing this now, and probably some MXGP 2020 a little bit later in the week. Some more MX bikes coming, some more MXers ATV All Out, a lot of different stuff that I'm trying to turn around, get done here on the channel of late. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. As always, appreciate you guys stopping by and watching another video here on Start Your Systems, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So long for now.